hate to see you sad. Yes, I know I'm crazy, crazy about you, crazy about you.
I know I'm a flirt sometimes. I know I get drunk some nights. I know I get way too high. I just wanna live it up with you. I know that it might be tense. I know when you've had enough. It's just how I show my love. Darling, can I live it up with you?
strike.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Ep.4 here, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Build series for my Airbase. In this episode, we decided to go ahead and do something a little bit different. Instead of going ahead and focusing in on continuing the hangars, I decided to do something a little bit different in a small little build, which is something I've never done kind of a Let's Build for at all, even with my last Airbase I was working on. So this here is designed to be a little service, maintenance facility, and also kind of a storage area for tugs. Now these tugs are designed to basically tow jet fixed-wing aircraft around airports. You can see them at just standard civilian airports and also military ones. They serve the role mainly for just ease of transportation of jets. Obviously, if you have a jet in a hangar that was just got done getting maintenance and you want to pull it out, you really don't want to turn the jet engine on in a hangar. So these tugs come into play where they actually pull it from the front landing gear wheel, and they pull it out and basically park it where it needs to be parked. And that's pretty much the purpose of these tugs, and I thought it would be a good place to put these tugs right by our fixed wing jet fighters. So these are like the perfect place for them. Well, I'll probably have a different type of tug as well for helicopters, so that will be a whole nother facility as well. But I thought it was a cool little thing to go ahead and build, and it doesn't need to be anything major because you don't need too many tugs for, you know, an airbase by far. But really happy with the way the facility came out. So the main kind of structure itself is really simple. It's just a rectangular box really with some detailing here and there on it. It's designed to be kind of a garage maintenance facility for the vehicles themselves, so they would have these garage doors that can open up and they can pull the vehicles inside and work on them. Obviously there's no interior in the structure yet, but that's something that may come in the future. To the sides here, just some detailing along the sides, some like an AC unit, and then we have also an AC unit up on top here, and some kind of like those warehouse looking fans and some skylights. For the actual kind of storage yard around it, I'm actually pretty happy with the way this came out. So we just got some standard kind of little covers, but I'm not really sure what you would really want to call them, but they're basically you know, little roofs over the vehicles here, just to kind of give them a little bit of protection, I guess, from the sun and elements, I guess. And yeah, we got all the vehicles kind of parked here in little bays. Some of them are, you know, not all the slots are filled, and you just got, you know, a few of these in here. Maybe some of these are broke down waiting to get repaired, and you know, that's pretty much the main gist of it. So pretty cool little facility. You got you know, all these spots filled in here. Over here on this side, we got a few more of them I was able to squeeze in, and one of them is actually getting worked on outside the garage. So yeah, pretty cool little facility. Just some random, detailing, thrown in some storage crates, maybe having parts, tires, any kind of stuff that may be needed for these vehicles is thrown in these crates, these storage containers, and then we have just some random stuff piled up in the corner here, and again, just some random junk kind of piled up in spaces wherever we can really fit it. But overall, I really like the way the facility kind of came together. I think it fits really nicely in the space. And I'm thinking right here next to the side of it, we're going to have a little bit of an intersection with the road that kind of goes around the tarmac, and we're going to have a security checkpoint to enter and exit the actual airfield itself. So that's something we might do in the next episode. But one of the main things I also wanted to show you with this progress, which I did not show in the speed up, was the continuation of work on the hangars. Now I decided to go ahead and leave this out. I think I did have the footage for it. However, it was something that wasn't super interesting. I really thought it was a lot of just copying and pasting and just kind of messing around with stuff, seeing what I liked. So basically the main kind of changes that really happened with this was the addition of parking spaces on the sides here. I had this empty space, so I thought throwing some parking spots might look good. We got a little ladder on the side here, and there's also a ladder that goes up this little portion that sticks out and also up the roof right there. So some roof access ladders, which I think would be important to have on a hangar just for maintenance reasons and all that fun stuff. Going ahead and continuing on, we all have one of the major parts changing with the hangars is the middle section now is kind of built up and complete. So we got two buildings here, which I'm not 100% sure what they're going to really be. Maybe offices, restrooms. Not 100% sure what I'm really going to go for with those. But I decided to go ahead and put something there. I thought it looked good to fill in the space in between the hangars instead of just having a flat wall there. Just kind of adds a little bit of depth and a little bit of stuff going on there. So that's what's going on there. And then obviously we have a second hangar that's basically an exact duplicate of the first hangar here, just copied over here. And this is hangar number 2. And it's going to be completely closed up except for, and there's going to be really no interior except for some, rafters or stuff like that going across there, because no point in doing the interior for both hangars. I'll definitely have hangar 1 fully interiored, but hangar 2 is something that's not going to be completely necessary to do. I still have to do the detailing and adjusting on this side here, obviously, because I just copied that warehouse over here and flipped it over. That has all the detail on the wall from the previous one, but some of it will stay. A lot of it will be changed up and everything like that. And then on the back here, obviously just the same. I still have to change the one and close the door off, but you kind of get the general idea of what's going on here, and the space hasn't been done yet at all. So anyways, that's pretty much all that's really gone on with the military base since the last video, which we started working on the hangar. I also kind of was doing a little design here for a little cart to tow some of the external fuel tanks for the F-15, which you can see I have sitting up there. And I also extended the basically the parking spots here for jets quite a bit out to the side here. And maybe a little bit too far. I think I might have to pull this back a little bit just because it's a little bit too far forward for my liking, so I might have to adjust that a little bit. But for the most part, that's pretty much it for this episode and everything like that. Probably the next few episodes are going to be focusing on trying to fill in this area here. We're going to have probably a security checkpoint and a fire station, I'm thinking, will be right here. Since we have really close access to the beginning of the runway, I think it would be a good idea to have a fire station somewhere in this area, and especially with jets and all that stuff in this area. I'm thinking about maybe having a fire station per area, so one fire station with the cargo planes, one fire station with the helicopters, and one with the actual jets. This is what we're going to be working on. So a lot of plans go in the works here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this turns out. But thank you guys all so much for watching. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the series. I'm really enjoying building it so far. It's been a blast, and I'm glad that you guys are all enjoying watching the series and the progression of this base for sure. If you guys obviously did enjoy it, feel free to go ahead and leave a like. It helps me out and lets me know that you guys are enjoying the series for sure. And if you have any ideas for the base, feel free to let me know. I'm always looking to make new adjustments and new additions to the base, and if your idea is a really good idea, then I'll definitely be including it with the base. So lots of ideas and lots of cool stuff coming. I've also asked for names, so if you have any name suggestions for the base as well, I'd also love to hear those, as I am currently trying to figure out what to name this base, because as we know, every good air base needs to have some sort of name. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Ep.4, and I'll see you guys next time.